Hey everyone, welcome to the show. So Donald Trump has lost it. He has lost his mind. I mean, not that he hadn't already, but this is like worse. This is worse than normal. He has fallen into a full-blown narcissistic rage, and he's completely insulting his own supporters and his voters. And if you guys don't know what a narcissistic rage is, go look it up. I had a counselor tell me once that one of my family members likely exhibits this trait. And that's why he would freak out and curse and scream at anybody who dared to tell him he's not perfect. Anyway, here's part of what Donald Trump said on his failing social media site. He wrote, "My past supporters have bought into this bullshit hook, line, and sinker. They haven't learned their lesson and probably never will, even after being conned by the lunatic left for 8 long years. I have had more success in 6 months than perhaps any president in our country's history. And all these people want to talk about, with strong prodding by the fake news and the success-starved Dems, is the Jeffrey Epstein hoax. Let these weaklings continue forward and do the Democrats' work. Don't even think about talking of our incredible and unprecedented success, because I don't want their support anymore." This is exactly what narcissists do. They gaslight. When you no longer buy their lies, they freak out because they realize they've lost control over you. To say that this post is not going over well with MAGA would be the understatement of the century. So I have a bunch of epic, explicit rants against Trump. I'm going to share those with you. But before I do me a huge favor, hit the subscribe button below this video. It is free. It really helps the show. Greatly appreciate it. So Trump is freaking the fuck out. And this breakdown, it's clearly a reaction to all of the heat he's feeling because MAGA influencers are calling him out still. They're demanding answers over Epstein Gate. So Joe Rogan just talked about this again on his show. He didn't hide the fact that he's not buying the BS that Trump and Pam Bondi are pushing. Also, Steve Bannon, Laura Loomer, a bunch of other people, they're still all talking about this. And MAGA commentator Matt Walsh posted on Twitter, I'm going to show you this one, quote, "I've been a loyal Trump supporter since 2016. I lost a job, friendships, been smeared online, doxxed and pressed charges on people who've stalked and harassed me for supporting Trump. If Trump doesn't want my support because I care about the Epstein files, then I'm done. Bye." So he was mostly dragged by the cult, but one woman replied, quote, "Exactly. My youngest son hates me over Trump. Fuck him for calling his own base weak. Many have gone to jail, lost kids, families, jobs. He can bite me. He started the Jeffrey Epstein save the children bullshit, not us. I'm with you. He's nobody to me. Now I'm going to tell my son how right he was." So I reached out to this woman. I said, I hope he forgives her. And she thanked me. I said, it's time for us to, fight the establishment. And she's agreed. And in another tweet, this woman called him a douchebag, meaning Trump, not her son. She called Trump a douchebag. And then another woman named Diana replied. She replied to the influencer, and she said, quote, "I'm right there with you, voted Trump 3 times, lost most of the friends I grew up with over being a Trump supporter, and now that he can't be reelected, my loyalty of the last decade means nothing. If I ever decide to vote again, it will be third party right down the line." Now, this woman, I have to tell you, reached out to her as well. She is a massive, just transphobic freak. She must be a massive just a diehard 24/7 Fear News Network viewer, because that is all she cares about. Like, she doesn't care about anything else. Nothing else matters. She's willing to give up everything for her transphobia. So not one that we can ever break bread with, or welcome back to the island. Anyway, back over on Truth Social, on Troth Central, one man told Trump, quote, Epstein was arrested and convicted by a child trafficking task force. That part is fact. So who were the recipients of his trafficking? You're running cover for something very nefarious, and you want us to look the other way. Not going to happen. Your explanations are puerile and at best, and if you're willing to cave on this, who or what else and who else are you willing to sacrifice? If you're willing to let child rapists walk free, then you absolutely have no problem making policy that hurts my family and me. You've lost my trust. And then another Truth Social user said, quote, you are pissed off that MAGA does not buy into your temper tantrum. This is your Waterloo, Mr. President. Blaming people like me who have stood by you through thick and thin is disloyalty. Without us, you are nothing but a bully running out of choices. Release the complete Epstein files unredacted. By the way, we didn't vote for escalating the Ukraine war into World War III. What happened to America first? And then someone replied to that guy's post with, quote, the president has lost his mind. I'm done with him. Been riding the train since the escalator. He can go pound sand. Another user really made me LOL. This person wrote, quote, horrible messaging. Blink twice if you're in danger, Mr. President. This next one also made me giggle. This person wrote, quote, either you are retarded or you are guilty. I've lost all respect for you. And then a woman named Charisse told Trump, quote, you are doing so much good, but you totally overshadowed it with your lies. You're right. You don't need us. Midterms? 2028? Okay, we don't need you either. You just lost even the base that was still with you. Thought you were smart. That was a dumbass move. It really doesn't matter. You told us to fuck off. You're gonna do what you want to do anyway. You just proved it. Now, unfortunately, some of these people are turning to the wrong person as their port in the storm, because a Florida man replied to Trump and said, quote, I'm a Florida conservative, voted for Trump 3 times. In 2016, he was the perfect candidate, an outsider who was not controlled by DC. He was supposed to cut through the waste, fraud, and abuse. I lost family, friends, and was treated horribly at my job because I defended Trump, because he defended us. All that said, if Trump is going to tell me I'm buying liberal BS, he can go fuck himself. I'm done 100%. The only person we have left in DC who we can trust is Marjorie Taylor Greene. Trump ran on exposing the Epstein cover-up, and now he is the one covering it up. And then he went on to warn Trump against damaging his legacy, which is absolutely hysterical. And then he ended the post with, quote, add to this arming Ukraine, amnesty, work visas, bombing Iran, no JFK files, no MLK files. Everything you ran on, you are doing the opposite. We did not vote for this. That last part was all in caps for people on the podcast. And then this next one was in response to an Andrew Schultz post on Twitter. So someone wrote, quote, so exhausted with the Trump simps who continue to pretend it was all a dream. Fuck Donald Trump, fuck the GOP, and good luck in future elections. Not getting a vote from me again. That is damn sure. Or that is for damn sure. So, yeah. The natives are restless. They're not happy. So, for everyone who said, oh, no, this will blow over, it's going to be all over in a couple days and they're going to go right back. I told you guys this is different because they 100% believe that the people in these files are Democrats. They believe that the people in these files are Nancy Pelosi, Obama, Joe Biden, the Clintons. The Clintons, I mean, Bill might be in there. I'm not going to say he's not. But they think that this is all Democrats in here. So the fact that Donald Trump is covering this up, they think he's now covering for Democrats. So they're pissed off. Like they say, oh, I don't care. Even if it's people we like, even if it's people on the right, I want to see it and they should be held accountable. They're lying. I'm sorry. Maybe some of them are telling the truth and they have, character and convictions and ethics and morals and they really do mean it. But the majority do not think that. I'm telling you right now, the majority think that this is 100% a Democratic demon group of pedophiles working in the shadows, pulling the strings, and that it's not going to touch their side. So we'll see what happens, but yeah, it's not blowing over. And every time Donald Trump tweets something out or posts on his failing social media site, he is making it worse. He is flailing like I've never seen him flail before. He used to be so much better at this. He used to be great at it, but he is not going to distract from this. And people are already saying, oh, yeah, well, he's going to start a war with Iran. That's the sure way to distract from all of this Epstein stuff. So we'll see. Anyway, I'll have more for you guys. Thank you all so much for watching and listening. Please like, please share, and subscribe. Please donate if you can. Love you all. Take care. Talk with you soon.